Hello, today we're going to be looking at how you can make your LEGO locomotives as fast and as strong as possible. Carry as many cars, you can charge them easier. Here I have the blue LEGO City cargo train, and first things first, I converted it to be dual motor. It's got two motors, and you might be wondering, how do I get the front one to reverse? It's pretty simple actually. These controllers, you can literally just flick the switch so this one is in reverse, this one's going forward. And whenever I turn this dial, it goes the right direction. So this one goes forward, this one goes this way, so I guess backwards. And it works. And it's very strong like that, gives it extra traction, a lot more torque. Other thing is, how do I control them at the same time? It's kind of an interesting process, but for the most part, it works really well. So here we got the controller. And as you can see, I have three of these smaller gears here. I don't know the teeth number for them. This beam, and then this extra train wheel. I don't know why I got this extra train wheels from the Creative Christmas train. And I literally turn this dial, and it turns both knobs perfectly. And when I want to stop, I usually just hit both red buttons, so that way both things know to stop. I'll show you that in action in a second, but first we're going to talk about the battery upgrade. LEGO's standard batteries put out, I believe, 9 volts. That's all right, but we're getting a lot of power distributed here, so it kind of goes down on each motor. And plus, that would eat through AAA's really fast. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I bought myself a pack of two 11.1 volt, I believe they're for gel blasters, which I actually have some. That is what currently is powering the IR receiver. So there's no battery box anymore, it's just this. And you might be wondering, how do I power it? Is it gonna be soldering? Which I hate soldering. I'm pretty sure a lot of people hate soldering, especially when you're just trying to get a little upgrade and not looking to do a whole lot. So this battery setup is without soldering, and I'll show you in a second. You do have to modify your trains unless you find a different size battery, which I did not. If I really wanted to, I could have the seat back, but I just have a lot of stuff there, and you kind of see what I did there. I'll show you more in a sec. And boom, here is the battery. What I basically did here is I bought knockoff LEGO switches. I snipped the cable, and then you only need these two outside wires. So this one out here, because there's 4 here, as you can see. And I'll be sure to answer any questions in the comments about the process, because it is kind of a process, but I figured my way out through it. You need the outside wires. I forgot which side is which. It is important to get the polarity right, so if you have any questions about that, just ask me and I'll look back through my stuff to find it. Yeah, so this is where the gel blaster battery goes over here. Then I have the 2 terminals plugged in with these 2 outer cables. The inner 2 are not necessary for this build. And then I just duct taped it so it didn't fall out. So that is how I did it without soldering. So yeah, here is the battery. Push through the arch, put the receiver back on. You basically just plug this into either the top or the bottom, doesn't matter. Receiver has power. And then if I turn this dial, so you can hear it, they're all moving. They're moving in the right direction. Pushing that way, pushing that way. So the train goes that way. Good boy. I stepped outside and there's a random drone up in the sky for no reason. Yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore. But anyways, trains and cats. All right, as you can see, I'm still hitting the button. This is maximum. not able to do, I mean, barely. I don't know, does this count? No, it keeps getting stopped, so. And also, the receiver is currently crying. Okay, yeah, so this is maximum. Boom. All right, now this is what happens when you have upgraded power functions with the battery and dual motor. Take two, it had too much power. I mean, look at that. It literally drove itself off the tracks. I mean, it's just an insane amount of power. The difference is night and day. I'm gonna run out of cars to use to slow it down. And this is one engine. So I hope that convinces you.